Hey, what's going on, ComicWow.com? This is Comics on TV. My name is Mike.
And I'm Big Rick, and we're watching Fear the Walking Dead. This was episode 2, So Close Yet So Far.
Travis is a great character. He has a plan. Instantaneously, he has the plan of, let's get supplies and get the out of here.
Yeah, we gotta go to the desert where there's no people. I mean, there's people, but no food and people.
They don't understand the disease yet, but they know that it's a way out of their control,
right.
And they just need to get out of Dodge. Madison's going back to the school to actually treat Nick's addiction, right. Because Nick is withdrawing from drugs right now, and she feels like she's his mother. She doesn't want him to be in pain, so...
Yeah, because he's been doing it so hard that, the cold turkey could kill him.
Yeah.
So she wants to wean him off of his addiction, which is, smart, but man, going back to the school, you learn a lot. Yeah,
you do learn a lot. And here's the thing, I don't want to skip over this part because I'm actually going to hit it head on, okay? Walking Dead, stop killing black people. All right? You literally infected the one good character who was introduced solidly in the first season,
first episode.
Alicia's boyfriend, Matt. Good kid, nice kid. You get him bit off screen, okay? We know how this story is going to end for him.
Right.
But come on, Walking Dead.
Yeah, kill him. You kill the principal.
Now we're into school. That's how this is my lead up to this. You killed 2 black characters in a row and nobody else died. Hey, what are you doing, Walking Dead? There's a whole bunch of people dying in the background getting bit, but you don't see the color of their skin.
Except for the homeless guy. That was like a big issue at the street scene.
Yeah, he's black too.
He was black.
Stop killing black people, Walking Dead. I'm just being honest.
Right?
It's real. It's a real thing. I know the conspiracy theorists is the regular Walking Dead show. Come on, man. Come on.
Right. So, but back to the story.
Yeah, so I had to say it. I mean, it's just so ridiculous. It had to be said. Back to the story. Madison's in the school, and my boy Tobias. I love that little tubby SOB.
Yeah, he's a great character, and he's already been doing research, as we find out that he's been on YouTube, seeing what's been going on around the world already with this apocalypse. And he's already making plans. He's going to the school when the school is closed and stockpiling on the food, because the food at schools are awesome. Thanks, Hillary.
Yeah. Thanks, Obama.
Well,
It was Michelle. Michelle did things.
Okay, did she?
Yes, Michelle Obama.
I just wanted to blame Hillary that one time.
What? She got school lunches for the kids. Stop.
Oh. All right. I like Hillary. Anyways.
We're talking Michelle. Okay. So, of course...
You want to cut that?
No, we're not going to cut that. We're leaving it.
All right.
The thing is, there are tough decisions that Madison needs to make, okay? And that's why Madison's being set apart in this episode. She had her little side story. She had to make some tough choices.
She really did.
She got to face the horrors of this new world. And she didn't skip a beat. She had a small hesitation, but very, very small. Travis, on the other hand, he has to go find his idiot son, Chris, because, of course, Chris...
Does his own thing.
Doesn't give a crap about anybody else. Okay, leave it to the teenagers in this whole show to really just drag down the whole thing.
Well, Chris, I mean, going off the bus because the bus had to stop because of the riot thing starting there because the cops shot that homeless guy, not knowing that homeless guy may have been a carrier of whatever contagion. And in that scene, you see a lot of facts that the government knows what's going on. They're jumping out of the back of trucks in full BioWare, so they know something's going down and not telling the populace.
Oh, it's kind of crazy how conspiracy deep this is, because you see cops filling up their trunks full of water and supplies, and nobody knows. But then the SWAT gear is coming out, and they're immediately going to that. People know something.
Right.
Okay.
People in position know something. The populace is maintaining a level of ignorance based on the news that they're being given, because there's nothing on the news saying anything about issues going on, and the television isn't showing anything either, outside of a random shooting here or a traffic is backed up on the highway or something.
And of course, Travis and his ex-wife or baby mama, that's never really established.
Yeah, they haven't established it.
But they're all finding Chris, and they find Chris, and of course, in LA fashion, we're rioting.
Right.
We're going to destroy this mother. We're burning it to the ground, okay? And they start holding up in a barbershop, reminding me of an episode of season 1, The Strain. So I'm really happy that they did a crossover with The Strain from FX.
Yeah. I mean, there's similarities.
Similar but different.
Right. And it's very interesting because now they're trapped inside this barbershop and there's no exit out the back, and I don't think there was any roof access.
Yes, it was not established that there was roof access.
So they're stuck
Travis
there.
asked, and everybody's like, no.
Yeah,
but
so
there's really other characters that can be introduced into this group.
Right.
Because we all know that we're going to get a group. If you watch The Walking Dead, you know a group's going to happen.
Right.
So they're going to establish that. A lot of groundwork in this episode, far more entertaining than the first episode.
Absolutely. The character progression is going along a little more quickly, and people are actually becoming a lot more, what was it when the neighbor was getting...
Yeah. Madison was fantastic in this because she notices, people that are turning, people that were her friends, to her neighbors and everything like that, and she's like, no. I am protecting these guys silently. Here's the thing, I have to address this. Walking Dead, 2 rules of survival. I know we watch all these things, we know these survival shows, and this is all new to them, and they're living it.
And every gamer knows what he's about to say.
Do not split up the group. Do not split up the group. And, okay, I know I wrote a note here, that's why I'm looking over, okay? Be honest with the people that are in your group. Tell them the truth. Tell your kids, there's a virus out there that is turning people into creatures that will try to eat you. Be honest about it.
Yeah,
It'll save your lives.
It would help, but you already noticed that Nick tried to tell his sister, hey, you don't want to go over there. I know what's going to happen. You don't know what I did. Granted, he didn't disclose full disclosure as to what he saw, but, Take the advice of the drug addict who might be seeing things and not go.
Listen to the drug addict. That kid.
Yeah, but overall, I thought it was a really good episode.
Yeah, it's building. It's building good. I can't wait till episode 3. Roll the trailers, and then we'll do our little comment part right now, where we say, "Hey, everybody,
what?
Do you like this video?"
Well, I was gonna say one last thing. Sure. If you're not doing the story sync on AMC.com, check it out because it's actually really neat. As you're watching the episode, as they make decisions, they ask you if they made the right decisions on the story sync. They'll be like, "Did Madison make the right decision by using the fire extinguisher as a weapon?" Obviously, it worked very well.
Yeah. I love story sync, but I will add this: you got to put it in their perspective. They're living this. This is all new to them. This is a world without zombies and zombie stories.
Right.
So they are not aware of what this could possibly be. So put yourself in that kind of environment. We know what's going down. We know what the future could hold for them. So we would make different choices.
Sure.
So that being said, comment at the bottom. Tell us if we made terrible choices in making this video.
And also, stay tuned. We're going to have a lot more fun stuff coming to your eyes way soon.
See you on ComicWow.com.